Hi, my name is Paul, and I'm a people pleaser. Hi, Paul. This is my confession. You know, I I've had goals in my life of doing different things, and I've just never achieved them. I mean, I've achieved goals, but just like some of those big goals that were going to help me tap into my purpose, I haven't achieved yet. And I made a vow to myself that this year, specifically speaking, 2016 was going to be a year that I don't play small. And in order for me to do that, I had to recognize like why I was even playing small in the first place, so I can eliminate, blow that up, rewire it, whatever text you want to use or whatever term you want to use. It's all you. Do what you got to do. Um, what I realized, and I never really realized how much my childhood really had a play in why I hadn't achieved these goals. And I realized that when I was a kid, that's when I started people pleasing. When my parents got divorced or separated when I was a kid, I never realized until I went to this meditation and this training that I'm in down in North Carolina, this gratitude training. I never realized how much that experience affected me. And let me explain. When my parents got separated, divorced, one of the things that, although I knew it wasn't a great relationship, even from a kid, I still felt like it was something that I did, or like I don't know. From a kid, my perspective was kind of jacked up, but it is what it is. That neutral event with my parents getting divorced, separated, created a ripple in me because I feel like when I was a kid I isolated a lot. Like I used to draw a lot, and when I was younger I had this gentleman, Mr. Macy, that lives next door, that was just a great caretaker. He was like my great grandfather, and I felt like he was shielding me from a lot of the things that were happening in the house. And I made a commitment when I was younger age, and I got teased a lot. I was called Dr. Spock, chubby. Some of you, my friends on Facebook that went to Lincoln School, probably remember some of that stuff. And I never really felt like I belonged. All right, I always felt like I was an outsider. And I think that's one of the reasons why I got along so well with people, because I never wanted anyone to feel the kind of pain or hurt that I felt. It got to the point where it's gotten to the point where even as strengths finder, one of my strengths is an includer, someone that makes sure that no one feels on the outside. Everyone's included. Everyone's a part of something. And it really sparked me why I'm in health and wellness and why I want to help people. So it's been a gift. It's been a gift. But one of the things that I realized is that because I made a stamp, or I made a ripple back then, was that I never wanted to make anyone feel the way I felt. Meaning, I would never want anyone to be hurting or in pain or anything like that. So I started to create this people-pleasing persona. I created masks that were able to adapt to whoever I was speaking with. And I felt like because I wanted to make them feel like, I wanted to make them feel special, something that as a kid I didn't really feel like I felt. And because I wanted to work with so many people, or make people feel good about themselves, I was so focused on pleasing and helping other people feel so good about themselves that I completely neglected myself and what's important for me in my life. And growing up, it didn't have as much as an impact. But now that I'm 40 and I got two kids, and life and all these things, I got things that I want to accomplish before my physical form is gone off of this planet. And the people pleasing has been something that's been more of my commitment than anything else that I've tried to accomplish. Because what I realized is, or what I came to the conclusion to today from the insight at the training, was that I've been committed to people pleasing rather than committing to my goals or my purpose. I'm committed to making sure that everybody else feels good, or everyone else is comfortable, or everyone else is safe. And I've completely neglected myself. And it comes from, as a people pleaser, one of the things it comes from is that I didn't feel worthy, and I still don't. A lot of times, like I still don't have a lot of confidence in certain things. I mean, listen, you guys is like, what? But it's true. It's true. So I'm sharing this with you because I it's something that I'm working with. It's not that I'm never going to try to please people, or I'm never going to try to make people feel good. That's not what I'm saying. Or that's not my intention. But what I'm committed to is staying in my space and honoring what comes up for me when I get asked something or when I meet another person. Instead of trying to make them feel a certain way, I'm committed to myself to see how I feel first. Give love to myself first. I've gone a long way already, so I'm ending this now. Listen, if you're a people pleaser, I get it. If you want to talk about the experience or your experience as a people pleaser, PM me. Comment below. We'll connect, or send me your contact information. We can have a little combo about it because, listen, I want you to know you're not alone. It's okay to admit what you are, because the first part of change and transformation, in my opinion, is acknowledgement of where you are right now. So with that, I want to wish everyone a great night and be well.